On Saturday night at Dr. Pepper Ballpark, Yohander Mendez made his RoughRiders debut. Highly touted left-handed pitcher, a control artist who had dominated in high desert, made his first start for the RoughRiders going up against the San Antonio Missions. Top of the first, though, they would strike against Mendez with 2 on and 1 out. Nick Torres with a soft single to right field. That would plate Nelson Ward from third, and it was 1-0 San Antonio. Next batter at the plate, Mike Olt, the former RoughRider. And he put a little dribbler on the third base side, charging over Mendez, who's only played at first. But that brings in another run, making 2-0 San Antonio before the RoughRiders bat could even get started. The RoughRiders, though, would get them all back in the third. With 2 on, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a little blooper to center. That'll bring in both Cone and Mendez, and the Riders are within 1 run. Berg scorches a single to center. That brings in the runner from second base. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa scores, and we are all knotted up. RoughRiders weren't done scoring against Bryce Morrow, though. Next inning, Luis Mendez at the plate, and for the second straight time, Mendez with a deep drive to left field over Nick Torres. That is up against the fence. Cone will score from second base, and the Riders take a lead they ultimately would not relinquish. Now, after Yohander Mendez gave up the 2 runs in the first, he really cruised from there, allowing just 1 run over the remainder of his 5 innings of work. He had 6 strikeouts to go along with 0 walks. Got Austin Bouncefield in the first swinging on a slider. Here's Ryan Miller going down in a changeup. Ward swinging on a fastball. Third inning, Mike Olt, he goes down on the breaking ball. And in the 4th inning, strikeout number 5, that comes from Ryan Miller for the second time. And to cap off his outing, 7 straight batters retired. And the final one, Nick Torres down on a devastating off-speed pitch as they throw down and complete the strikeout. 5 innings, 3 runs, all earned against Mendez. He allowed 7 base hits with all singles, struck out 6 on the night, and went on to win his RoughRiders debut. Evan Van Hoosier at the plate in his RoughRiders debut. There's a hard single to left field. Van Hoosier brings in Cordell, he brings in Beck, and the Riders lead it 6-3. Van Hoosier would go 1 for 4 on the night in his first game of 2016. In the 8th inning, after the Missions had gotten 1 back already, Reed Garrett on the mound gives up a double to Taylor Lindsay, and then Gabriel Quintana, he doubles as well to right field.
Bats to the fence, he would score, and it was a 1-run ball game. Cody Palmquist, though, would come out and put out the fire, and in the 9th, after getting 2 groundouts, he gets a lazy fly to right field. That's it, caught by Ryan Cordell. The RoughRiders win it 6-5, capturing a win after losing Game 1. Yohander Mendez wins in his AA debut. The RoughRiders split the first 2 games of the series, and they will take on the Missions again on Sunday. Yu Darvish makes his final rehab start, potentially for the RoughRiders, when they take on the Missions at 4:05. Gates open at 3, and we hope to see you there.